Support for Down and Dirty comes from listeners like you and the Tampa Bay Times. The Pulitzer Prize winning newspaper is available around the Tampa Bay area and online at tampabay.com. Thanks to the Tampa Bay Times for their support.
Good morning, everyone. I know this is a different voice. You weren't expecting it. This is Lynn Marvin Dingfelder, and I am sitting in for the wonderful John Dingfelder, who is healing from a broken heart. We lost my mother-in-law a couple weeks ago, and so anyhow, I am sitting in for him, and I wanted to thank Skip for being on the board this morning. Thank you, Skip.
Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, sir. And Irene is on the phone. We'll be taking your calls in just a little bit. You know, when your heart is heavy, there's nothing better than to have good friends around you. And so when I offered to sit in for Johnny and doing the show Down and Dirty, I wanted to have someone I consider a dear friend who I knew would pick up my spirits and help give you all a very good show. So in the studio with me is my friend Candy Lowe, who I'm sure many of you know. Candy, it's an honor to have you here and to talk about all the many wonderful things you do in our community. And Candy brought a dear friend who I was lucky enough to not know as well, but meet briefly. Tawanda Bradley is here. Thank you for being here as well.
Thank you for the invite.
Candy, you are amazing on so many levels, but I want to talk about two main things today that you've been doing for years and years in our community, which, of course, is the Black Business Bus Tour. And I know we've got an event coming up, and I wanted people to know not only about what you're doing, but why you're doing it and the success, the national attention you've gotten for this. But first, let me say thank you for being here, my friend.
Yeah, and thank you so much as well. And my dearest condolence, deepest condolence to you and to my friend John as well. And
thank you.
Excuse me, I can't thank you guys enough for all of the support over the years and your love for me. And it's so mutual. Thank you. So many times we've had chats on the phone and our favorite.
Not enough, though. We've got to fix that. We're also going in different directions.
And our times together for lunch and coffee. So thank you so much for having me on this morning.
Yeah. And in terms of, tell people who might not know you a little bit about you. Born and raised here in Tampa. Where did these wonderful ideas come from? You have the Black Business Bus Tour, and you also have Tea and Conversations that we'll talk about.
Yes. Yes. Born and raised here in the great city of Tampa. This is an amazing city, growing so beautifully. Started as a nurse, for one, and then I moved on to open up a tea shop in the Harbor Club in Sulphur Springs for 10 years.
What was it like? Was that hard?
It was, at the beginning, yes, it was hard, you know.
Because it's a unique idea.
Right, trying to get your footage, trying to get the funding for it, pressing through whatever came my way. And one of the things I know for sure, Lynn, was having the right people around you, you know, good, positive people in the spaces around you was key. And then started Tea and Conversation. We actually started Tea and Conversation. This is our 20th year.
Wow.
Of Tea and Conversation, which was started in the historic Harbor Club as well. And that kind of spent off from our tea tasting on Friday nights. We would have, tea tasting on Friday, and then on Saturday mornings we would come back and whatever topic we had, which was hot tea, we would have more conversation on Saturday. So we had a lot of great people during that time. Dr. Carl Warren, Reverend Dixon, Uncle Ed, Eddie Adams was a part of our Tea and Conversation when we first started. Jetty B. Wiles, a lot of great people during that time. Connie Burton, Life, Kim Jackson, Tawanda Bradley, Jarvis. So we had a lot of great people. Tea and Conversation. Let me say, Tea and Conversation, Lynn, when we started, we didn't talk politics at all.
Oh, my goodness.
We did not. And it is amazing how Tea and Conversation has really became so political. Political, but with diverse people in the room. But it's always been diverse and always have had great conversation. And we do
Was that a part of your goal, was to unite the community?
Yes, it was. It was and still is. And I think we've done a great job with that, having such a great, diverse group of people. And I think, Lynn, when we first started, it was diverse, but there was so many people that was at the table that encouraged that diversity. So yes.
It grew in terms of size.
Absolutely.
And is it once a month, Candy?
You know, this is the funny part I think about sometime when we first started. It was every Saturday.
Oh.
It was literally every Saturday for 10 years in the city, and having some amazing people come out, amazing people that was running for office in our community would come out, candidates that was running for mayor during that time. I never forget, I had a chance to see several people not long ago that was running for mayor, older people that ran for county commissioner way back in the day would come out. I got a chance to see our former city councilwoman Gwen Miller way back. She and
Les, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them in forever. Yeah.
So many amazing people came through Tea and Conversation and still are in our city. Yes.
Well, and if you're running for office, which we've done a couple times, the husband and myself, you know that it's a place you want to be and want to connect. In terms of our community, Candy, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but how are we doing in terms of black and white? Are we coming together? Have we blended? It feels to me like we still have a long way to go.
I think we have a long way to go, but I think we're still working on it.
Sure, you got it.
I think we're still working on it, and I think in our city, we're doing a decent job. I think that we're doing a decent job. And I only say that because of my experience with Tea and Conversation, those that participate at Tea and Conversation, those that see the pictures that we share of Tea and Conversation, such a diverse group of people that come. And also on the other, of course, the bus tour, such a diverse group of people. So I think that in our city, we're doing a pretty good job. I'm out and about in the community.
Of course.
Community events, which are very diverse. So I think we are. And the city of Tampa is an amazing place to live and grow your family.
I agree. If people want to know more about Tea and Conversations, where would they find it, and when is the next?
It's every second and fourth Saturday. So this is Tea and Conversation weekend, this weekend. It's at Al's Finger Licking Good Soul Food, and it's in Ybor City.
What time?
We've been there. It's from 10 to noon. We've been there now for, I think, 6 years at that location. And everyone's welcome. And if you any information you would like about Tea and Conversation, always give me a call. So, get my number out.
Sure.
That's 813-394-6363. Again, that number is 813-394-6363.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to Down and Dirty on WMNF. I'm Lynn Marvin Dingfelder, sitting in for John Dingfelder. And with me in the studio, we have Candy Lowe. And I also want to talk a little bit to Twanda Bradley. Thank you for being here, and tell me about your involvement. Now, I know you're a homegrown native girl as well. Talk to me about when you met Candy and how she dragged you into all of this.
Wow, that goes years ago.
Isn't that nice?
I met Candy through a friend. I'm part of a book club, and that book club, Ladies of Literature, is now 30 years old. I think we've been in existence for 30 years. And there was a young lady by the name of Roz, and Roz introduced me to Candy. And what she told me was Candy had a tea party. She had a tea company. I said, a black lady with tea company? She said, yes. I said, well, I need to meet her. And because I was into teas. And so I met Candy, and she told me about this vision she had for a tea party. She had already been doing them, and she wanted a large one. And I said, how large? Well, I think we started off with 100. We ended with over 300.
You're kidding.
We ended with over 300 guests. There were so many people, we had to open up another room and another area, but we made it happen.
Nice.
We put our minds together. We had vendors. And from that point, she and I have been friends. We've done tea parties. We've been down in Fishhawk, been in mansions. We had places that I never thought of. She thought of them. We made it happen. And so I've been knowing her for quite some time. When the tea and conversation started, I was a part of that. Moving forward, that's when she came up with the brilliant idea of the Black Business Bus Tour. And amazing. Sulphur Spring would never be the same. Starting off down in Sulphur Spring was awesome, and it's grown over the years.
Let's talk about that concept. Candy, where did that come from?
Well, you know, I get that question a lot. And at the tea shop, not having the numbers, the customers that I wanted, and Miss Sarah Osley, I have to always give her her credit for believing in me and giving me a chance and allowing me to be in the Harbor Club, in the establishment that she owned at the time.
Those people are special. Who see your vision and don't want anything back.
Very, very special, and always encouraged me. You know, never doubted not one thing that I would bring to her, what I suggested. She just say, fly with it. Fly with it.
I love it.
Make it happen.
We need women like that in our lives,
make
right?
it happen. Yeah,
Nice,
get
nice.
out there in front and make it happen. So, trying to get more people at the tea shop during that time, and I met some people at some other events, and this guy had this bus, and we were talking about doing this event, and I just come up, why not we just do this Black Business, a bus tour? We're going to put people on a motor coach bus. We're going to take them out to other businesses. We're going to come back to the Harbor Club, where there was a beautiful restaurant. There was a area for vendors. There was a beautiful patio. The river, the Hillsborough River, they can sit out and watch the manatees over the spring water.
So it was a nice day event.
Oh, it was
right?
an amazing economic empowerment day during that time. So I had some great people around me at that time, including Tawanda and so many others, Jarvis, so many other people. And that first Black Business Bus Tour, when we went out to those businesses, it was amazing to see not just the faces, the smiles of the business owners, the people that was on the buses that did not know that those businesses existed in our community. And then when we returned back, Lynn, they returned back to vendors, and then they returned back to my tea shop.
I was going to ask you about that. So you did see a return. People would go back. It was like an introduction.
Absolutely. So when they returned back to my tea shop, it was like Christmas every month at the tea shop, because at the beginning, for 3 years, the bus tour was every month.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Yes, it was. And
we're talking, am I right, 2006?
Yeah, June 2006. You got it, girl. Yeah, 2006. And next year, we'll be celebrating 20 years.
Oh, you just gave me chills. That's wonderful. Congratulations. Yeah. What changes have you seen in that time duration in terms of the turnout and also the participation?
It has been absolutely amazing. Those that know that at the beginning of the Black Business Bus Tour, a number of Jarvis and I and a couple other people, we would actually have to get in our cars and go out and try to find those businesses.
Oh, I see. So that you asked people to take part.
Yes.
And was that a hard sell?
It was a hard sell. It was a hard sell to people that look like us, asking them if they wanted to participate in this thing called a Black Business Bus Tour. And we're going to bring customers to you. And we had people would say no, that they were not interested at that time.
Was there a fee to do that? Is that why?
At the beginning, there was no fee at all. There was no fee at all, and there was no fee to even ride the bus. We had a number of sponsors during that time. I never, Kenny Russian He was our sponsor all the time.
So that helped you pay for the bus?
Absolutely.
And, is there a lunch involved or something? Or
there was a lunch when they returned back at the Harbor Club.
Right.
So they would have lunch there. And also James Rivard, GMC Pontiac out in Brandon, was our sponsor for a long time. So we would take the bus to that dealership and get off and go into the dealership showroom floor. And they would have, Lynn, for us a continental breakfast.
Isn't that nice?
On the showroom floor, and then we would go to the other businesses and return back to the Harbor Club, where at that time my daughter would run the shop for me while I was running around, putting out fire and having a good time sometime as well, and introducing people also to the Harbor Club. So yeah,
sure. Well, it's just a win-win.
Absolutely,
it sounds like. But
absolutely.
So. Did it start slow and now build up to what? How many people do you have? I know a year or so ago you had to get more buses, right?
Oh, yeah. We started out, actually the first bus tour, we had 2 buses. And then we had a bus, we had a van. We had 2 buses for a long time.
And is it first come, first serve?
It's first come, first serve. And I want to say about 8-9 years ago, we went from 2 buses to 4 buses.
Wow.
Yes.
And 4 buses for a while, and 5 buses. And right before the pandemic, we were up to 6 buses. 6 buses with 45 to 50 people on each bus going
God bless
out.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Going out, supporting Black-owned businesses, making a difference in our community. And, I have to say this, Lynn, because I'm always excited about the bus riders are so diverse.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, they're diverse. I get calls from any and everybody in our city that want to be a part of the Black Business Bus Tour. Those first-time riders are always excited about it because they don't really know what to expect until we get to rolling and the bus gets to rocking and everybody gets excited, so yeah.
It's wonderful. And now, one of the reasons I wanted to have you on now, Candy, is it's coming up, right?
Yeah, it is. It's coming up. The Black Business Bus Tour.
You have seats available still?
Yes. We still have seats available.
Let's tell people how to find it and what they can expect.
Yes, absolutely. It's next Saturday, April 19th, here in the city. It's from 10 a.m. to noon. We'll be departing from one of my friends' locations, a nonprofit, Hands of Hope Sickle Cell Awareness, that has been with me a long time as well. She was with me when I started the Black Business Bus Tour, Tea and Conversation as well, and that's Cecilia Mitchell, and the location is 11213 North Nebraska Avenue, and that's 11213 North Nebraska Avenue. And if anyone, want any information about the Black Business Bus Tour, they can always give me a call at 813-394-6363.
We'll repeat that number at the end of the show. We're also going to be taking your calls if you have any questions for my guests or want to know more about what they're doing and maybe how you can partake. The phone number to call is 813-239-9663. Again, that's 813-239-9663. Give us a shout if you want to join our conversation. I'm with Candy Lowe and Twan Bradley, and we are talking about all sorts of wonderful things they're doing in the community. You've heard about Tea and Conversations, which I've attended, and is a wonderful way to see people you haven't seen in a while and talk about whatever the topic of the month is, and just it's a really friendly, low-key, nice environment. And politics is usually on the agenda, I will say. And then the Black Business Bus Tour is something that has received national attention. And I'm so proud of you, Candy, for doing something that is that bold. It really is. And I know ideas like this don't come easy to make it happen, but 6 buses filled with people, how joyous. Now, in terms of these vendors, how do they partake? Are you select, like you only have one handbag person or one clothing person, or do they compete amongst themselves? And is there a time certain where you're there for 15 or 20 minutes and allow people to shop? And also, forgive me for asking, but is it white people just learning about the Black community? Is that what this is? An introduction into, we have other people in our world?
That's a good question. That's a good question, Sister Lynn. I love our community, and I say that all the time. And our bus riders are so diverse. I'm always excited when the phone call comes in, and it is, it's someone white, and they're interested in 2 seats on the Black Business Bus Tour. And I said, oh, wow, yes, I'll put you down. And then they'll call me back sometime and they say, do you have another seat? And I said, of course we have as many seats as you want. Mm-hmm. And could you please share the flyer? Mm-hmm. I am so excited, Lynn, when I put the flyer out for the Black Business Bus Tour. And it's so diverse with everyone in our city sharing about the Black Business Bus Tour.
Has it been an educational and successful way of uniting our communities? I mean, can you get South Tampa out of South Tampa?
Absolutely. South Tampa is on the Black Business Bus Tour.
All right.
Yeah. South Tampa is on the Black Business Bus Tour. We get people out of Fishhawk and come and be on the Black Business Bus Tour. We even get our friends. I live in right outside of my home, right outside of Seminole Heights. Mm-hmm. So we have all of our Seminole Heights friends that are on the Black Business Bus Tour. And then Tea and Conversation. We get people all over the city and county.
Nice.
That comes faithfully to the Black Business Bus Tour. We have judges, our county commissioners, even when they're not running for office.
That's a nice thing.
Yeah, they are still coming to the Black Business Bus Tour. We have a number of our former elected officials that still come to the Black Business Bus Tour. So the diversity has been unbelievable in our city, and it has been so exciting. And then the educational part.
Yes.
I can remember a couple of my judge buddies and my attorney friends that would go over to Mama Soul Food way back. And they would literally, and was not running for office, and would share on their platforms that they're at Mama Soul Food. So, that's a nice thing. And I think that's bold as well.
It is bold.
To put out something
because
like that.
Because this is still the South. Say what you will.
It's still the South. But we have to keep pushing the needle. And I want to say this when you say that we're still in the South. I have gotten, and every now and then I may get a little slack from someone saying, why are you saying Black? And don't say Black. Why don't we change the name of the Black Business Bus Tour to something else? And why are we just supporting Black businesses?
And tell them why. Tell them.
Because we only have a few. We only have a few. We only have a handful. Those that listened to all of the stats that came out during the pandemic, they were telling us that those businesses, Black-owned businesses, was getting the least of all things. So it is important that we support those few businesses in our community. And they're the first to go out of business.
Sure, they're the weakest link, unfortunately.
They are absolutely the weakest link. And I do know that if we continue to support those businesses, that economic growth that is needed in our community and in our businesses, they can eventually hire our children, our young people during the summer. We're headed for the summer, and what is the plan? So yes,
It's also a comfort level, isn't it? You get
Absolutely.
people out of their comfort zone, or you say, this is happening. Plus, it's the uniqueness of whatever that product might be.
Mm-hmm.
It brings something that other people might not see.
Absolutely.
Listen, I don't care what the ethnicity is. Let's expand our minds and let's get out of our little shell and see and really embrace the diversity.
Yes.
Right? You know, but I think everyone has their comfort level, you know, and that's why I'm glad you're shaking it up.
Yes.
You know?
You know what, Lynn? Watching Candy, walking with Candy for some time, what I have noticed is she brings more than just the awareness of the Black businesses to the consumer. She strengthens the individuals that have the businesses,
nice
the
point.
entrepreneurs.
Nice point.
She doesn't talk about
Like
it
that
much.
lady did for her.
Yes,
back
yes.
in the day, right?
She strengthens them. She gives them free knowledge, free marketing skills, free platforms, just teaching them how do you stay in business. Another thing that I noticed that she does, being the planner, I don't get to see all the great things she sees. I have to do that on my own time because I don't get a chance to get on the bus. Because once the buses go out, I'm on the grounds preparing with the vendors that are being stationed.
I
so
can't
that the
imagine.
community can come
That
in.
must be like a 3-ring circus,
it's,
right?
Well, it's not a circus anymore. Doing this so many years, we
I
have
guess.
it down pat.
I guess. Good
we
for
have
you.
it down pat. You come in. Vendors have a certain time that they have to be in, have to set up, drop their things off, move their cars out of the way, set themselves up, be prepared for the community because the community start coming in before the buses come back.
Okay.
And so the key is, and some of those businesses, what they do, they actually bring extra staff to stay on site, and then they get on the bus.
Now, are these some of the same people we visited? Are these additional?
Additional. Now, every now and again, one of her sites that they are going out, the bus is going out to see, they may have a booth also on the grounds.
Right.
That happens sometime. But for the most part, we've had over 40 vendors at one time, at some time.
That's crazy.
Just tons and tons of people. And so those that are getting on the bus that have a vendor spot, they have someone to watch their things so that they can get business while they're learning about the business. Because that's something else that Candy does. She encourages individuals as business owners, not only yourself, but network within the
others.
Yes. So that you can support them and they support you.
And you can learn from others' mistakes.
You can learn from others' mistakes, and then you can refer other people. That's
Nice.
that's key, right?
Key to networking, absolutely.
Key to networking. That's one thing that she teaches our community, that you got to learn how to network within yourself. The tools, the businesses, everything is right there in your hands. Use it.
Beautiful. Beautifully put.
Yeah.
It must be exhausting, though. Yes?
It's a lot. It's a lot because Katie and I talk about it all the time. We'll give instructions, especially to the vendors, and we still have questions the day of, things that we went over. We have actually a vendors meeting before. On the Thursday before the event, we gather everyone. We go over all the rules because we have a lot of returns, but we always have new people as well.
Which
And
is wonderful.
So
Yeah.
we talk about what it looks like. We talk about what it looks like on the grounds.
What to expect,
and
right?
what to expect, as well as those that are out that the buses visit, what to expect. Candy tells them over and over again, and they're getting pretty good. Every now and again, we still have issues where you need not to be the only one in your shop that day. Because they come in, and within, I think it's 40 minutes, you're in and you out. They drop money. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars less than 40 minutes.
What a boost to this community.
Yes.
To do this, and what a wonderful, I want to say educational opportunity is to, see different things and meet different people. And I bet the bus must be a whole lot of fun, right?
The bus.
Yeah, the
Competition, right?
The bus is amazing. We have bus tour rivalries. So everyone think that their bus is the best bus.
The best.
I am normally on bus number 3.
I'm going to get on bus number 3.
So that too, with Jarvis and Connie Milton. They're normally the captains. So we normally have there's my cousin.
Oh,
Good
nice.
to see you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
We have bus rivalries. So we have 2 captains on each bus. So they have all of the pom-poms and the
You know, I was thinking about camp. Remember,
Yes,
you go to
yes.
camp, you get on the bus, you sing, you get together,
Yes.
you have a
Yes.
best friend sitting next to you, you fight
Yes.
over the seat or whatever.
Yes.
It just it sounds like fun, and I think our spirits all need that right now.
Lynn, you should see them when they come back on the grounds. When they come back on the ground, there is a major production for
Yes.
every bus. So Candy and I, throughout the time frame, and the bus captains, we're communicating. Where are you? What time are you arriving?
So you're
we're 5 minutes
you're
out.
like trafficking.
Yes,
Oh my
we're
goodness.
coordinating the whole thing. And so as the buses are within 5 minutes, I start, or whoever's emceeing for the day, start making an announcement. Bus number 1, bus number 2, or whatever bus is getting ready to come back onto the grounds. And then we circle everyone. Now, I'll tell you what happens. Those vendors, they send someone out to greet the buses because they start bringing it in. The buses don't only spend money, people on the buses don't only spend money out where the buses are going. They come back to the grounds and spend more money. And so those vendors, they go out and start greeting them back and bringing them to their grounds. And so they have chants. One year we had Tampa Bay Titans drum line.
Oh.
Because the person that
how
was, I
wonderful
think it was
that must
Wanda
have been.
Moody. Was it Wanda?
It was Renee.
Renee Brown. She was part of the clan, an alumni. So she had them come out and the drum line, and they greeted everyone. Everyone is dancing. They're holding their bags, like bags with an S, bags, and showing off all the goods that they have bought. Yes.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to Down and Dirty on WMNF. I'm Lynn Marvin Dingfelder, sitting in for John Dingfelder. And in the studio with me, the beautiful voices you're listening to is Tawanda Bradley and my good friend Candy Lowe. And we're talking about unique things they're doing in this community that I wanted you to know about because, one, you might want to partake. Two, you may have taken part in the past. And if so, we'd love to hear about your experiences. Or if you have any questions for our guests, please feel free to call. The number to call is 813-239-9663. That's 813-239-9663. So we were just talking about the Black Business Bus Tour, and it happens again coming up on the 19th, Saturday, and there's still seats available on the bus. And if not, Candy will get another bus.
Yes, she will.
She'll make sure. And the whole point of this is community and unity and good marketing and getting people to blend and know each other and understand each other and share and help our economy and help, just get out of your community and see a different area and see what's going on and what's out there, because I'm sure it's just magnificent. I'm sure you are very selective about the vendors too, so you're getting quality, right?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for bringing us back to the vendors, Lynn. The vendors, Tawanda and I do select the vendors and making sure that we have one of everything. We don't have two people that are selling purses, of
right,
course.
You're not competing.
Correct. So we have a really great variety of vendors.
How many do you have on this coming up on the 19th?
On this one, we may have about 35.
Wow, isn't that something?
Yes. We have been up to close to 60 vendors way back in the day over on 50th Street of vendors when it was just really massive before the...
COVID really hurt things, didn't it? Right?
Yeah. I think people are still coming up out of that. And so the vendors has been so diverse, such a variety of vendors. So the vending showcasing piece is from noon to 3. So when we get back, and Tawanda mentioned it, the vendors and the people, the excitement, the music, the energy is already there when we return back. And we have a surprise for this bus tour. Tawanda don't even know this. And I'm going to hold it close to my chest probably until the buses come back.
She's like, oh, no.
When the buses come back and we get off, we have a surprise that's going to be waiting for us when the buses return back. So you may want to have your fans ready, FAN ready. And maybe your their boots on when the buses return back. So we're always excited about the Black Business Bus Tour, and the diversity of it. I can't say enough about that.
And
I
keep saying this, but I know for certain you've received national attention on this. Have other people copied your idea and taken it elsewhere now?
Yes. But they cannot use Black Business Bus Tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
then.
it is definitely trademarked. It is stamped and delivered.
Nice.
The word and the logo. But we have had a number of people across the country, which I think is good.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's wonderful for people to do it.
Right.
Every now and then I will share that the original Black Business Bus Tour is right here in the city of Tampa. You know, Tampa have a number of original things, and the Black Business Bus Tour is one of them.
That's nice. Well, we have a caller. I think you might know this person. Let's see if I can do this right. Hello, Tanya. This is Lynn. Are you on the air? Are you there?
I am still with you, even though I only still have a few moments. I just wanted to chime in really super quickly to say I'm so proud of Miss Candy Lowe and Tawanda Bradley with the Black Business Bus Tour. We're coming strong on next Saturday. We're a super diverse group coming out of Waimama.
Nice.
The Goodfellas Impact Coalition. This will be our first, and we're so excited. So I just wanted to chime in really, really quickly as they continue to put in the good work. A lot of the times we're in the background and we don't get to chime in or, raise our pom-poms and root you on. But this is one of the times that I really hope everyone comes in and pours into the diversity that we have in Tampa and just support the continued efforts of the Black Business Bus Tour with all we have. So just a couple moments, just wanted to support you guys and say, keep up the good work.
Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Shout out for Waimama, and thank you for calling in and for listening. We appreciate you and all you do.
No worries. We appreciate good work in our community.
Thank you.
Have a good one, ladies.
Thanks for
Thank
calling.
you, Tanya.
Well, I've been knowing Tanya a long time. We went to school together.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
We
isn't that nice?
graduated.
That is
I'm not going to
community.
say what year we graduated, but we graduated.
We're not talking about
together.
that.
Yes, down in East Bay. So, yes,
That's
Waimama's
nice.
awesome.
So how many times a year do you do this now?
The Black Business Bus Tour now is 3 times a year. And when we started, it was, of course, like I said earlier, it was every Saturday for 3 years.
Yeah, that's pretty
every
crazy.
Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And I even get people now still say, why don't you do it every month?
It's work.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of work. It's
Plus,
a lot
I
of
think
work.
it's a little bit
It's
more
growing.
special if you wait, and then you can get
It
a
is
nice
special.
big crowd, right?
It is special.
Uh-huh.
That anticipation.
And did you plan it around Easter on purpose, or
No.
it just
It's always in April. And it's always the 3rd Saturday of April.
There you go.
Always have been. And Easter falls on a different. Every
That's
year
true.
it's different. So
That's true.
it just fell on the Black Business Bus Tour weekend. Easter did. But it's the 3rd Saturday of the month and has been from day one.
Okay, and the next one after this?
It'll
is-
be in September, and
Okay.
it is our reunion Black Business Bus Tour, and then we'll have the holiday Black Business Bus Tour in December.
And do you see the numbers change depending, is the December one bigger because people are more shopping for gifts and stuff, or is there not?
I don't think so. I just
think it's pretty much the same.
pretty much the same.
Yeah. Pretty
People
much
like
the
to
same.
shop. People like to shop. So any
Yeah.
time of the year.
Me too. So has Amazon and the convenience of home delivery changed this at all? Have you seen any change, or are you unique enough in terms of what you're offering that?
I do not think that it has changed anything. I think people want this experience.
Yes.
The experience is what brings them out. It's the camaraderie that brings them out. It's the friends that they meet that brings them out. I think it's the dance on the bus that brings them out.
It's a very special thing, and I applaud you for such a fun and unique idea. And I hope our community does get on board and shake it up a little bit. Now, Tea and Conversations, you said is this Saturday?
Yes, Tea and Conversation is this Saturday. It's in Ybor City, Al's Finger Licking Good Soul Food.
And what's your topic this time? Do you know?
Actually, we have a couple people that will be there on education in our county here, Hillsborough County, and also talking about the tariff. Yeah, so we'll have a little bit about the tariff, that roller coaster that we're on, and how are people actually doing? How are people doing? It has been a...
I think you need a psychologist for that.
Emotional roller coaster, You turn the television on, it's emotional. You turn it off, you're still thinking about it, it's emotional.
Yeah.
So it's an emotional roller coaster. So we'll hit on some of those topics. And
almost sounds therapeutic, Candy Lowe. your nursing is coming back. You're healing us.
Yes.
Allowing people to vent and air and ask the questions and stuff.
Yeah.
So if someone wanted to be a speaker at Tea and Conversations, what is that process? And it's pretty much open to different types of conversations, right? It's not always political.
Absolutely. It's not always political at all. But if there's someone that has a topic, if someone has a concern, if someone has something that they would like to introduce to our community, that's the Tea and Conversation community, they're more than welcome to do that. I get those calls all the time, Lynn, wanting to share or looking for a place to share what they have going on. We have a number of people from Waimama now that come, when Tanya called, that comes from Waimama to share their information because they're wanting to be inclusive. So they come to Tea and Conversation to get the word out and to share those things that are going on down in Waimama.
I know it certainly has always been on the political list of if you want to connect or you want to have a open conversation, Q&A kind of stuff, not the formulated, we're going into the neighborhood and you've got 3 minutes to speak. This was a little bit, I want to say more comfortable. Where you could just talk to people and it's very open, both before, after, and during. It wasn't hostile. It was very comfortable.
You know what, Lynn? One of the great things about the Tea and Conversation is that there are rules. And the rules are everybody's voice can be heard and it must respect everyone's voice. So that's what makes it very, very different because you have the individual that is speaking. Then we have everyone have their own opinion.
Sure.
And they're allowed to have their opinion, but they must always respect the person's voice. And so I think that opens up the opportunity for more people to just feel comfortable and what brings on a greater success for the Tea and Conversation. Also, I'd like to say, where else do you find this in Tampa?
Right.
You don't hear of where people can really sit down and talk, especially in the Black community.
Well, I hear that right now.
In the Black community, you don't have it. It is Tea and Conversation. I have not heard another organization or gathering with such positive outcome than Tea and Conversation.
Bill Carlson has that Friday morning group.
Bill Carlson?
Bill Carlson, the councilman.
Cafe Cotton Tampa. I went this morning.
Yes.
That has kind of a similar vibe where you have that educational aspect. Someone speaks and then there's the Q&A afterwards and stuff. I think I want to say yours might be a little bit more community.
That's what she brings it together. Now, there used to be, Candy, it used to be coffee with the guys on Saturday morning.
John used to do that.
Yes. Okay. So they have had it too.
Yeah, that's a wonderful group.
But Tea and Conversation is long running.
Right.
Has been around for a long time. And as you said before, yes, and consistency. One of the great things about it is because it doesn't, like you said, it's not just political. It's any subject. We've had some subject about relationships, you name it. It's been there. We've had authors to come out. You name it, it comes up in Tea and Conversation. So that is another thing that makes it very, very special.
And if I understand correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, how do you decide what that topic will be? It comes to you,
Candy.
Pretty much, right? It's organic?
Yes, it actually comes to, you're right. It comes to me. I'll pick the topic sometime, but I also get those phone calls of what some of the regulars want to talk about. So it's not always just me. And let me go back to what Tawanda was talking about is the rules. Dr. Carl Warren made the rules. And those rules still stick.
Nice.
I never forget, he had the rules laminated. And he had them on the table.
For real?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Stay in
You
order.
know Dr. Carl Warren.
Got to stay in order.
Yeah, so he had those rules laminated, and at the top, I think it was everyone has their own opinion, and we respect the opinion.
I like it.
Yeah, the great Dr. Carl Warren.
And plus, you can be responsive to whatever that need is at that moment because you're hearing it from the community.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
It's not just a preordained, we're having this speaker. You can, and there's something really wonderful about that as well, I think.
And there's always a moderator there to make sure things stay in order.
Sure.
Always stay in order, stay on topic, not changing subjects or anything like that.
Oh, it looks like we have another call in. Let me see. Hello, caller. Are you there? There's not a caller. Oh, there's an email. Okay. Lenny's not good at the emails. Hold on, guys.
You're doing awesome. An awesome job.
Let's see.
Your husband is proud of you.
Oh, well, and I'm proud of him. Let me see if I can read this to you. Let's see. Okay, isn't this nice? Dr. Debbie writes,
Oh,
hello, I love hearing about this. How do local black businesses get involved? I'm a multiracial Puerto Rican native of Tampa and have recently begun working with Heights Soccer Tots, a woman and black-owned business based in Seminole Heights. Well, congratulations. That sounds awesome. Please share how we can contact you for September's Black Business Showcase. And is there a Facebook page for Teen Voices? Would love to participate. Thank you, Dr. Debbie, for listening and for this wonderful email. I'm sorry if I butchered it in trying to read and also speak at the same time. But Candy, you take those questions, will you?
thank you. Thank you so much. What was it?
Dr. Debbie.
Dr. Debbie, thank you so much for that great question, Dr. Debbie. And we would love to have you in September for our Black Business Bus Tour. You can give me a call at 813-394-6363. Again, that number is 813-394-6363. You can also follow Black Business Bus Tour Tampa. And again, that's Black Business Bus Tour Tampa. And also my regular page, Candy Lowe, CandyLowe.
I love watching your page, Candy Lowe. You've got a lot going on. I love watching the grands. Love watching all you do. This is all a not-for-profit, all you do, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay.
No. Not
Or
all.
correct me.
Not all. Not all.
Okay.
I'll say that.
That's fine.
It's not all.
It's business.
Absolutely, it's business.
It's hard work. All right, we have another call. Let me see if I can grab this. Hello, caller. This is Lynn, and you are on Down and Dirty. Thanks for listening and joining the conversation. Tell me your name, please.
Hootie hoo!
Hootie! Hello, Hootie hoo! He's from Progress Village.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Thanks for calling. What is it that you want to add to our conversation?
I just want to thank those ladies that I know both of them for doing what they do.
Uh-huh.
I won't be able to make it this year. I'm not this one, but I'll try to make the one in September. And just anything that I could do to support them and keep doing what they're doing, and it's all good. Hootie hoo!
I like that.
Well, thank you for listening, and thank you for calling, and hootie hootie.
Hootie hoo!
Hootie hoo.
There you go. Hoo!
All right.
All right. Be well, my friend. Thank you.
All right.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to Down and Dirty on WMNF. My name is Lynn Marvin Dingfelder, subbing for John Dingfelder. And in the studio, I'm with Tawanda Bradley and Candy Lowe, and we're talking about cross-pollination, bringing communities together. We're talking about how you can learn more about communities that you might not normally visit and businesses that you might not normally go to, but why not? Why not try it, do it, go? I mean, we're all in this together, and these business people need you to see what they're doing and what they're showcasing, and who knows? I mean, you could also be a part of this repeat business, and it's a good thing to get out of your shell and find new places and new friends, and that's one of the things that Candy's been offering with this bus tour in terms of uniting us and taking us places we might not otherwise go and see vendors and product that you might not otherwise find. You're not going to find this at TJ Maxx or some of the places you may be shopping, right, Candy?
Absolutely. Our business owners are unique, and they need our support.
And I think that, you know, it's that whole concept of buying local, and I think that's really important that we all get very comfortable with the big brands because it's easy. But I think we need to support each other, especially now.
Yes,
especially now. When it just seems like the world is
just
exploding, and we don't know what. You know, we need to come together and really support each other. So I'm really excited about this, and I think it's just an amazing concept. So
you know, earlier, Lynn and Candy, you all were talking about diversity, and we're talking about the different people, the diverse group that come onto the bus, the diverse group that attend Tea and Conversation. But back to the bus tour,
yes,
the vendors are diverse.
Okay,
the different type of things that they have. Everything is not African based. Black base. It's things that we all can use. And then talk about the diversity. A lot of our white friends are excited about being able to buy African things, products, or African
things they might not
ethnic
otherwise
type
see.
of that they probably would not see. So it's a wide range of things, even some hand products. Some, not all of them are, I guess you would say, manufactured, where they're purchasing from a manufacturer. Some of them are handmade. Essential oils, soaps, creams, scrubs, things that candles. I remember at one time we had a young lady, I think she sold like $2,000 worth of candles with it.
Have you ever tried making a candle? You know how hard that is? That's
the process. She loved it. I'm not sure if I think she still has her business open. She still has her business open. That's the other thing that we do. Not only exposing them to different new things, but we're trying to make sure that the business owners stay in business.
Of course.
Candy teaches skills and processes. What do you do to stay in business? So you do have this grand day that the individuals are coming to your shop, are coming on site to visit you on site to the on the grounds. But also she offers opportunities to learn and procedures to stay in business beyond that day. So you can have year after year, have your 5-year celebration that you've been in business, 5 years, 10 years, just as long as the Black Business Bus Tour has been in business.
So as a vendor, you not only get the how-tos and how to get to the point of the bus tour where so many new people might enter your doors, but then you also get to learn how to sustain and bring them back. And so there's a lot more to it. So I would think wanting to be a vendor would be a big deal, Candy, isn't it? I mean, are people reaching out to you and saying, I want to be a part of this?
Absolutely. And we still have vending spaces available. So if you would like to be a vendor at the Black Business Bus Tour, you can give us a call at 813-394-6363. And before we go...
And can it be any minority?
Any nonprofit, any business that would like to be a part. We have children that are vendors as well that we've always had.
Really?
I want to give a shout out to our mayor that has supported us as well. Our former mayor that has supported us as well. Our local officials in this city that has been supporting the Black Business Bus Tour, our county commissioners, our city councils, our state representatives in this city, our senators that has been supporting the Black Business Bus Tour in this city. This city is amazing, and it supports the Black Business Bus Tour.
Sounds like you bring the politicians together as well, Ms. Katie Lowe.
Absolutely, we do.
Oh, yes. She does an excellent job.
Well, they know
on
it's
that.
a place to be, right?
Yes.
Isn't that true?
Yes.
You know, I mean, yeah. All right. I wanted to thank everyone for listening to our show today. This is Down and Dirty on WMNF. I want to thank my wonderful guests, not only for being here and making the time to educate our community, but for all you do in this community. Makes my heart very full, Candy Lowe. You are amazing in terms of where you're coming from and how you bring people together and the creativity and the fun that you bring to it. I appreciate you and thank you for all you do. It was wonderful having you here too. Thanks for your voices, your energy. Skip, thank you.
My pleasure.
Irene, thank you for the phones. And John will be back next week right here on Down and Dirty. Thanks, y'all.
WMNF Tampa.